Hey everybody, welcome back to another Seven Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, that's Shy, and we are here to watch some Vinland Saga together. Last time's episode was United Front, where Thorfinn has a broken arm and ribs from Thorkel's kick, and Thorkel allows him to be treated by Askeladd. Thorkel explains that he and Thors were commanders of the Joms Vikings, and their leader Sigvaldi, who was Thorkel's older brother, gave one of his daughters, Helga, to Thor. This means that Thorkel and Thorf is Thorfinn's great uncle. Uh, Thors was considered dead after falling into the sea at the sea battle of Hognvagvar. Uh,
Hagavagva.
Hjorngagvegr.
Gongaga.
But yeah. But 3 months after a funeral was held for him, Thorkel found him leaving the Joms Vikings with Helga and their daughter. Thors renounces a life of fighting, and after knocking Thorkel unconscious, he left. The duel resumes, but as Thorkel is about to finish Thorfinn, Askeladd reflects light into Thorkel's eyes, blinding him for a moment, and Thorfinn knocks Thorkel to the ground by hitting his weak chin and gouges out an eye. Thorkel's men prepare to kill Thorfinn, but Thorkel stops them, claiming that Thorfinn has won the duel. Canute arrives at the scene and tells Thorkel that there is no value keeping him hostage because King Sven has already chosen his older brother Harold as the successor and expected Canute to be killed in battle. With newfound resolution, Canute declares that he will march against the king at Gainsborough, and both Askeladd and Thorkel agree to join him.
It's a weird note that Thorkel has a glass jaw. Well, that's what your recap
Such
said.
a big, easy, yeah, it's such a big, easy target, huh?
It's a weak chin.
Weak chin.
Of all the weaknesses he could have possibly possessed, I didn't think the chin was.
His chin is his Achilles heel.
But it is interesting though. We do have the entire gang now together, technically on the same side, except
We got the gang back together.
Well,
Thorfinn, who probably still wants to kill Askeladd. That hasn't changed,
I mean,
actually.
Eric's not here.
Oh man, he's an old man by now.
Yeah, but he's still looking for Thorfinn. So
Mhm.
technically makes him a character in the show with a purpose, and he's not here.
You know, I've honestly
is-
forgotten about that.
That is going to be so strange to like move into like season 2, and we have like this cast of characters that has gone through hell together, and they're all friends, and then Leif Erikson shows up. And is like, "Hey, I'm also joining you."
No, he shows up like the Doc at the end of Back to the Future. Thorfinn, we've got to go back. Back to your family.
Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. No, not that. But this is still exciting, I think. It does at least make sense, like on Thorkel's perspective. He's just out here for a good fight, and now he's just been told, what if I just fought all the Vikings for kingship? Best fight he could probably ask for. Askeladd, it fits all of his plans. It's kind of what he was after in the first place, and Canute is now down to actually take charge as well. So everyone's kind of on the same page. Except Thorfinn, who probably doesn't care. What do y'all think? None?
I really hope Askeladd and him have like the real fight by the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they've been edging me for 20 episodes now.
I don't remember Askeladd being in the trailer for season 2.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Well, you remember. No, you
I
probably
wasn't there
don't.
for that.
Were you not?
I was not. This is the one where I was just really busy and really tired, and I said, I'll just watch this one. I'll sit this one out.
Mm-hmm.
No,
It
that
could
was
be a fake out.
no. Weren't you? You were here for
I'm
the
pretty
last.
sure that was. I was here for the last one, but this wasn't the last one. It was the one before that I missed, which was this one.
We've been on it for a bit.
Well, no, because remember, this is a 20-something episode run, so this would have been the one before last that this was on. Because we do these every 12 episodes is a new season of anime. So we do the one for every season. So this would have been 2 back.
I don't know. I don't remember watching the trailer for this one like at all.
You're in the show, which means you voted for it.
Yeah, I remember voting for Vinland Saga because I was planning to watch it anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm pretty sure that There hasn't been a show that you were watched that you didn't vote for that wasn't Chainsaw Man.
Well, do you have the anime review?
I can't bring it up while we're doing this, or it fucks up the cameras for some reason. Like OBS loses focus and just
I
said,
feel like that.
"Fuck it, gray screen for everybody."
Well, you're here with us now. That's what really matters. So, no, if they actually give us the fight at the end, at least I can be happy with that.
What was this, the
Uh,
winter season one?
yeah.
It
might
would
be.
have been two back from whatever links you have, because obviously I wouldn't have linked you to one that you weren't
I
participating
don't have
in.
any links. I'm not seeing any links in the search history anyway. I'm not going to bother with it. It doesn't matter to me anymore.
It's all good.
I've
So,
ceased caring.
in that case, with a more glorious positive attitude, let's go ahead and watch the show. But before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It is $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all support the channel, just a little bit extra.
トルケルの方便だ。他には考えられん。しかしフローキ様、ダービーからの報告では。強くな薄いぞ。
Didn't you say you really liked Floki?
相手はトルケル軍だ。
I don't remember ever saying that.
Real early in, based on your love of the show Vikings. You did say that.
There was a different Floki.
してありえぬ。
He was a shipbuilder and a crazy fanatic.
ようフローキ、やる気か。手になるぜ。
Thorkel is so terrifying. I love him.
私が帰還する旨、数日前に使者を送ったはずだぞ、フローキ。槍を持って出迎えるのが貴様の霊か。
いや、そのようなことは決して。アシェラット。なぜ貴様が。
He looks weird without his armor.
Wasn't Floki marching with the king?
I believe so.
王家に対し、弓を引く気かと聞いているのだ。
いや、その。
Immediately put in place.
戦士団は敵軍襲来との誤報を受けまして。申し訳ありません。
王陛下の館へ夕刻までに参じると報告しておけ。正確にな。
Inaccurate report. He said, don't make a mistake again, boy. He says, I know what you were trying to do.
まるで別人ではないか。
Yes, he very much is. Now he's a religious wacko.
Well, he was before.
Yeah, but now he's whacked out on his wackoness.
I think he's just
I-
tired of the shit.
Actually upholding himself with like a moderate amount of dignity.
The straw broke the camel's back.
Well, just every time they like zoom in on the eyes, it's just that I'm tired of this shit look.
He sees the very things he's disgusted by and everything now.
Well, it's a Ragnar's dead. Fuck all of you.
Pretty much.
It's the only thing that mattered. Though I guess that does bring up the question, what is going to happen when they meet?
What episode number are we on?
20.
20.
So 4 episodes left, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of the season, of course. What do you mean?
Yes.
28 episodes left of the show, apparently. I don't know. We got what, Askeladd's duel coming up. We got confrontation with the king. You wanted me
It looks like
dead.
the
You
king
expected me
confrontation
to
is coming
be
soon.
the whole "you expected me to be dead" here thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hope,
are we getting that like right now? What's the name of this episode again?
The Crown.
You know, I actually never look at the episode names. I'm always confused what's happening.
全員、
This episode is called The Crown.
今はまだ仕掛けてはならぬ。
There it
私
is.
の味方はこの軍中に少ない。ただ手向かえば反逆者となろう。 手回しの時間がいる。
You know, eventually they're gonna wind up in America.
そなたは一度裏切ったが、今も戦
Kind of
士たち
assume
の
maybe they're running away.
各部族の首領たちと交わり、関係を修復しておけ。
つまりあれかい、あんたのおごりでジャカジャカ酒飲むってこと？
他の首領を誘ってだぞ。
With the other chieftains.
素晴らしい命令だ。
Best order he's ever gotten.
正解だったぜ。行くぞ。
アシラ
I love
は
it.
私と共に王のところだ。そなたの人物評を聞きたい。
は
それと、
Judge the character of the
い
king.
かにことを運ぶ。
あ、短期的には暗殺がよろしい。
He trusts
I guess-
Askeladd's eyes, I guess.
I guess gotta figure out if he's gonna kill you now or later.
遠くデンマークにいらっしゃいます。これは後期です。今王陛下が崩御されれば、イングランド方面軍の最高指揮官はあなた様ということに。この場合、首謀者を偽装する必要がありますが。
トルフィン、今後は護衛以外にも働いてもらうことになるだろう。頼むぞ。
命令すんな。俺はあんたの手下
What
に
if
なった覚え
Thorfinn
はね。
never gets the
Thorfinn
duel?
didn't.
ご無礼を。
Thorfinn never gets the duel because Askeladd takes the fall for killing the king.
Oh god.
神は
I feel like that wouldn't be what Canute would want, unfortunately.
いらっしゃるのだろうな。
It might be what Askeladd wants.
友を
Sure.
失い、親と子が
Please don't let this child kill me.
そんな様のすべてを天空の
I took him on as a joke and it's gotten way too far.
許せぬ。
Now he looks a lot more like that picture y'all showed me of the real Canute. That ugly old man.
生きることに苦しむ者たちの理想郷を。
I love that from Thorfinn though. I don't remember swearing fealty to you. Like I was waiting for that because I noticed he didn't.
私が踏み出すのだ。
Yeah, he's the only one not on board with literally anything.
I was waiting for him to talk smack.
元へ召そうとするだろう。だが、その時私はこう言うのだ。もはや天の国も試練もいらぬ。我々の楽土は地上にある。とな。
He's a religious nut job
我々
now.
が失ったものを取り
Not
戻す。
really.
そのためには、鬼にもなろう。
He can't be super religious when he's trying to say, I'm gonna talk smack to God.
殿下。
That's where the whack job part comes in.
よくぞ戻った。嬉しいぞ、クヌート。
He's still got
あり
that
がたきお
slouch.
言葉。陛下よりお預かりした兵を失ってしまった負傷の身に余ります。
地公をよれ。お待ちください。どうだ、トルフィン。
いるな。20人ってところか。高いところにもだ。弓兵だな。
殿下、副兵です。どうやら王陛下はこちらの腹をお察しのようです。
So just throw one of your daggers like you always fucking do.
どうした？
Yeah.
はよよらぬか。
You don't need an archer where you get
そなた
a
たち
whip arm.
何があっても剣を抜いてはならんぞ。先に抜いた方の負けだ。これはそういう喧嘩だ。
I heard that from Kaguya-sama.
Right, 'cause here they're trying to, like, have someone else take the blame for the assassination, so they can't start the fight.
Right.
Oh, like cop suicide.
に目が慣れてきたな。もう少し近づけば王の顔がわかる。顔を見れば。止まれ。そこでよい。ひざまずけ。
It's even worse now that it has natural light.
He looks like a toad.
疲れた目だ。これがデエンジンの王か。
アシュラット。
ラグナルはどうした？ 姿が見えぬが。
死にました。マーシアの地にて。
そうか、それは惜しいな。あれは誠の中心であった。本来なら趣向をもって帰還を祝うべきだが、一度そなたとは形式抜きで話をしたいと思うておった。クヌートのみたで
This man's lived too long.
10歩前へ進め。
Yeah.
Step directly onto the trapdoor if you would.
Yeah, please step on the trapdoor.
Everything about the king here is determined in what he says in this scene.
ほんのわずかの間に顔が変わったな。世の若き日に似ておる。
されば我が心の内もお分かりでございましょう。
困った子だ。そのようなところまで嫌に似るとは。
子は親のなしを見て育つのです。よもやお責めになりますまいな。
かつて若き日、世は父である洗脳を国外へ追い放ち、この王冠を奪った。それが王国のために良きことと信じたからだ。洗脳は聖残忍にして臆病者だった。そのようなものが王冠をいただいては世が乱れる。
こんだけの護衛に囲まれて何言ってやがる。
黙れ。聞こえるぞ。腹毛を使う気はねえってが、殿下よ。
Thorfinn's got some of my energy here. It's just like, I have to comment on it. I have to. Terrible idea, but I must.
これをかぶるまではな、意志があるのだ。この王冠にはな。かぶれば千の船。
Like literally or like in a fantasy way?
I mean, obviously he means metaphorically.
I don't know anymore. This is anime, okay?
If they start introducing magic items, I'm gonna lose it.
They're Nords. I'm surprised I haven't seen any like druidy stuff.
王冠の意志が使うのだ。
王冠が陛下に命じたというのですか。私を殺せと。
王冠が王に命じるのはただ二つ。力を使うことと力を増やすことだ。あらもうても無駄なことよ。王冠はそなたを欲してはおらぬ。
So will they stop trying to kill you if you kill the king first?
クヌート、そなたにコーンウォールの一部をやろう。そこで聖書でも読みながら平穏の日々を送るがよい。嫌だと申すならこの場で死ぬがよい。
そのことを
Terrible deal given the
王冠が言わ
circumstances.
せているのですか。陛下。
陛下、恐れながら発言をお許しください。名乗れ。クヌート様の重視、オラフの子アシェラッドと申します。
Askeladd's gonna go in for the kill, get himself
果た
killed.
してこのご沙汰は
Probably. He's gonna make himself the assassin.
続けよ。王子殿下はロンドンよりトルケルという戦力を奪い取りました。陛下がイングランド王にご即位なされれば、かの町には降伏より他道はありません。ロンドンの富は無傷のまま陛下のものとなります。多大なる犠牲を払い、この戦果をもたらしたるはクヌート殿下に他なりません。 功労ある者が罰せられる道理がありましょうか。このご沙汰、新たな領地の割譲において各将軍に動揺を与えます。何卒ご再考を。
口の回る男だ。アシェラッド、灰まみれか。それはあだ名である。
そうっす。
貴様の父が授けた名を申せ。
ただアシェラッドと父は私に名を与えませんでした。
Would you like to hear the whole tragic backstory?
家の子か。いや、奴隷に産ませた子かの。
The face he has not made.
I don't know. It looks like he's ready for a sprint.
His spiritual pressure is rising.
クヌート。
He's gonna go Ultra
重い
Instinct.
重視を持っておるな。そやつの申す通りだ。そなたたちには褒美をやらねばならんな。世は明日ヨークに立つ。かの地にて宴席を設ける。褒美はそこで授けよう。
I wish Askeladd had gone for it.
I really wanted it. At this point, I really just want Thorfinn to not get the kill.
肝を冷やしましたぞ、殿下。
何を慌てることがある。そなたの察する通り、王には今、私を殺すだけの大義名分がない。剣王と呼ばれたいお方なのだ。こちらさえ軽挙に出ねば、王の内部ところはむしろ安全だろ
う。ではなおのこと、先ほどのような挑発はお控えください。
何のことはない。スベン王は王冠の奴隷というわけだ。王冠の力。
Gosh, there's a lot to digest about that one.
I'm really wondering if it's more literal than metaphorical.
少々警戒せねばならんな。
No, I think it's metaphorical. Power corrupts.
I mean, it absolutely is, but
I'm using it for my next fantasy campaign.
I don't think magic powers are at work here, is what I'm getting at.
And it being happy again.
Yo, the priest is going nuts.
I shaved.
Love the effect.
With a 58 horn handicap.
で、どうだ。やれそうか。あの王。
難しいと言わざるを得ませんな。頭の良いお方とお見受けしました。洞察力と先手を打つ行動力をお持ちです。我々が脅しに屈さぬと見るや、次の手に転ずるあたり、戦上手とも申せましょう。さすがは一国の王といったところでしょうか。手強いですぜ。
いずれ殺すにしても今ではないか。
ま、当分は王陛下の隙を伺いつつ、標準の手で行きましょう。殿下、殿下。
お。
Frog guy? Nah, damn it. I still remember a frog guy from like 20 episodes ago.
Gunnar?
No,
They don't have guns yet.
one of the people they made an ally with to conquer one of the cities.
No, this guy's name.
Oh.
こちらの御人は新しい重視殿でございますか。ご紹介いただけますかな。
ラグナルの弟、グンナルだ。見知り。
Okay.
オラフの子、アシェラ。
Oh, that explains the cone head.
ほう、なんとも頼もしい風格ですな。グンナルと申す。ところで殿下、かねてよりの計画、めどが立ち申した。ノルマンディー公国です。その件について兄も交えて後ほど。
Oh, he doesn't know.
私のためにすまぬことをしたな。それから亡命はせぬ。
殿下、
そなたが諸国を奔走してくれていたことは大義であった。先ほどスベン王には喧嘩を売ってきた。そなたも力を貸せ。
兄じゃが。
グンナル。
あ、
そなたの仕事は王の監視と報告だ。使う兵は信用できるものを選べ。
殿下、そのような話をこんなところで。
構わぬ。むしろこの
Look at these idiots. They're not
They're
paying
having a
attention to
great
anything.
All of them will just be like, "You're firing the king? Yeah, let's go."
Well, yeah, they sent me to war to die.
すべてを変えてゆかねばならぬ。
あのグンナルってのはいかんな。
Fuck you,
ちょう
show.
ど殿下への中心。
I was literally just thinking, God, I gotta pee right now. And then this.
My man's training for when the Titans attack.
He's literally in cast still.
Now, what's the name of that game? Vikings versus Samurai versus Knights.
For honor.
Yeah.
There's pirates, Vikings, and knights as
No,
well.
he's just he's that For Honor character that's real quick, tiny, quick guy. A woman, actually. I think it's a woman in the game.
There's also the Deadliest Warrior game.
We already figured out, Grip. You can stop trying to guess.
But there's more.
なんか兄者もあんなになっちまったし、ビョルンの傷治るといいな。
あとり、おめえそれでもバイキングかよ。よくもまあこんな真人間が俺の手下になったもんだぜ。ビョルンは長く持たねえよ。傷が腹渡まで達してる。
I like Bjorn.
これでも昔からの手下はトルフィンだけってことになるな。再出発にはちょうどいい。
腕は
金だ、持ってけ。
いらねえよ。もらう理由がねえ。
いいから受け取れ。ロギンが多くて困ることはねえだろうが。
すまねえ。じゃあありがたく。あれなんだよ。食えんのかくれねえのかどっちだよ。
I love Askeladd, man.
二度と剣を握るな。おめえには似合わねえ、アトリ。羊を飼い、嫁をもらって、ガキをこさえてベッドで死ね。これから先、おめえを戦場で見かけたときは、味方でも切るぞ。
ああ、わかった。
それ何？これか。これは大切な腕だ。
Thork will turn that brother into like a kid again.
Right. Knocked 30 years off his lifespan.
In the other
And his
direction
mental
somehow.
age. Nah, I'm sure he took 30 years off both sides, honestly.
Told you he'd be back in this episode.
Oh.
And that's
You
all that we
actually
get.
really did. You actually did.
It's really weird that he thought that Thorfinn would be here, though. Oh, there's a woman for a slave auction? Must be Thorfinn. What?
Thorfinn would absolutely be buying a
Well,
slave.
you remember the
Mhm.
last port that he went to, right? He
Mhm.
looks
No.
over, and it's the one we made a bet on, Shy.
You're asking me to remember anything
2
further
weeks
than a
ago.
half an hour back.
Yes, actually, I think I am. Because the whole point of the reaction series is at least remember at least 1 week back to know what happened in the last episode. Otherwise,
That's what
everything
you're
is
here for.
everything is 51st dates.
Uh,
That's just what Griff's here for. He's here for the recap.
that's right. I'm here to remember everything, so you
And to
don't
laugh
have
at
to. Wait, wrong
inappropriate
show.
times.
Also true. I do feel like going back to the pin I put on the crown talk. Oh boy, was there a lot of metaphor dropped on that one. But I do find it personally interesting the way that the king is using the crown as justification to do all the things that he needs to do, like pushing himself away from his own actions. Like, no, I'm not the one killing my son. It's the crown that's doing it. I'm blameless.
You just talk about obligations. Just a big old talk about obligations.
Well, I mean, he's also using it as justification to do the thing that he wants to do anyway. But again, making himself a blameless figure in his own desires.
Again, that's obligations. He has a duty to do a thing because he's
Oh.
obligated by the crown.
Well, he obviously doesn't have to kill Canute.
Well, he does.
He wants to.
He
because
does.
of their
He
relationship.
He does by virtue of bad guy logic, right? If I kill your dad, I have to kill you, otherwise you're going to grow up and try to kill me. I have to kill my younger son, the prince, otherwise he's going to make trouble when my actual heir, the older son, tries to take over. And then it's just going to be a civil war between the two. I have to do it as my duty as the king, as my obligation of the crown.
But of course, that all comes upon the back of, like, what did I want a son to be in the first place, and Canute wasn't it. And then deciding there that's like, well, you don't fit my model of a king, therefore, you were worthless to me.
Oh, it's a
Which
backup.
kind of sparked the whole thing. Ultimately, the king, again, has a desire, and then obviates himself from guilt about following through on it
It's a
by
backup
pushing it
plan,
on the crown.
Griff. You have a second son in case the first one dies.
And then you kill the backup plan.
That's aristocracy, man. That's just what it is. I have to have an heir. If the first one's dead, I have a fallback. First one's not dead, I'm gonna give this thing up soon. Better kill the second one.
It is funny though that, like, in the way that you put this out here, it's under the impression that the king saw Canute as a threat in any possible way, when all evidence is clearly to the opposite until, like, literally last episode.
No, he had loyal men. That's the thing. Canute had loyalty to certain people around him. And then we see more of that as the further we go along. So eliminating Canute eliminates the problem of disloyalty.
At the same time, like, Canute never seemed to have demonstrated that in any of the flashbacks. His goals are pretty clear of just, like, making good food, reading the Bible, doing his thing.
You're saying
And of course,
everything with the absolute view of somebody who is in the both in the head and watching every moment of somebody's life. Whereas the king is like you and me, just a normal person in everyday world. I don't know what my family. I don't know what my family is off doing right now. One of them
But the
could be
king was
planning
the
to kill
other
me.
person in the flashbacks. That's the problem.
He's not in
He
all
was
the
there.
flashbacks. No, he's not. Ragnar is the one who's there in most of the flashbacks. He only appears to the king every so often. And then the king gets upset at what he's doing.
I think that probably also comes to, like, another side point of also projection, where not only is Canute not what he wants, he also projects what he wants onto Canute and assumes that Canute is also still going to do the things that he expects him to do, not the things that Canute actually is.
As a father does to a son.
Every
Or as an
time.
asshole does.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, there you go. Alright. But no,
Sorry to
I
any of
find
you who actually have good dads.
I found the main meat of the episode, the big crown metaphor and the meeting with the king, actually highly interesting. I loved it. So, I think that's probably gets all my thoughts out there. What do you guys think? You got anything you want to say about the episode?
I wanted Askeladd to go nuts. I have never seen that kind of a reaction from that man before, like with anything. I wanted to see him. He was tired of being nice.
He
wanted to
literally
go ape
started
shit.
forming steam, yeah.
I thought it was more like he was, he was getting double vision because he was so angry.
Oh, yeah. gosh, no, that's like an amusing reaction. It's the side we haven't seen because no one's actually really been able to make him mad before.
Well, but
Like
he's
even
talked.
Thorfinn had to react to it too.
He's talked about his mother before, and then we had that whole thing where she's like in the barn by herself, and then we've seen him as a child. So we've seen how he's connected to his past. So to be insulted in that way.
Yeah, it's very much the attitude of a man trying to find himself dignity in the world, and then coming up against literal aristocracy that goes, "No, I don't recognize a single bit of it in you. You're just a slave. Go away." So yeah, now that's immediately going to incite anyone to
Well, not
anger.
even that, son of a slave.
Oh yeah. So step up or down. Let's go take a look at our historical context real quick.
Well, we already saw early on when that other slave got whipped to death by chains.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So let's see, Theta. Is there anything else you want to add to on top of the episode here?
No. These
All
episodes
right,
just
then.
flow. There's not a lot of extra conversation needed, I don't think. My end.
Fair enough.
anyway.
Fair enough. So I think we gotten everything out about this episode, and this has been Stoneface Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin. That's Shy. That's Theta, and we will catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?